One day, at lower timid trademark population, community talking trains. Thomas was shooting like a villain, thinking he was the hottest cold bunker on the rails. Suddenly, brace yourselves for mediocre drama, Gordon rolled in with a train of trucks. Now, Gordon was feeling very slay lately. Why? Because he recently yeeted himself into a ditch, trying to act like the main character. As Gordon pulled up, Thomas smirked like a raccoon with a secret and said, "Ooh, what's that smell?" "Oh, right, it's ditch cologne," added Muddy Chain. Gordon, already questioning his life choices, "I swear on my boiler, Thomas, you are 3 screws away from becoming a Kentel." But Thomas wasn't listening. He whooshed away with Annie and Clarabelle like he just dropped a sick dish track. Annie and Clarabelle were shook. TM. "Thomas, that was rude. You're supposed to be a role model. I'm a tank engine, not a therapist." Thomas felt like a comedy genius. He dumped the coaches in a siding like last season's fashion and tooted off towards the lead mines. A great place to fall into a hole and think about your decisions. Welcome to the cave of bad choices. The mine was old, like retired railway YouTuber old. It had creepy mines, dust, and a subtle smell of impending danger. There was a big sign near the points. It read, "No entries allowed. Seriously, just don't." Subtext, this is not a suggestion. This is a dare if you are stupid. Thomas, being the embodiment of what's the worst that could happen, had tried to sneak past it before. This time though, he had a plan, which was bad because he's Thomas. When his firemen got down to switch the points, Thomas channeled his inner chaos gremlin and slammed into the trucks. "I'm gonna end this engine's whole career." Yellow. Then, kaboom! The trucks gave harder than a student in math class and collapsed under Thomas. He dropped into the mine like a rock star falling off stage. Whee! Wait, this isn't fun anymore. The Fat Controller has entered the chat. Sir Tom had arrived at the scene, saw Thomas in a hole, and blinked hard. "What in the burrito hell, Thomas?" Thomas smiled awkwardly from the pit of despair. "So, funny story. You are grounded. No rails, no trucks, no tea. But the tea!" But there was a problem. The mines was too unstable for a crane. So the Fat Controller did what no one expected. He called Gordon. Gordon, redemption arc. Or Gordon returned like a majestic, grumpy hippo with a wrench attached to his chest. Well, if it isn't the mud-mouthed mini Kentel. Just please rescue me before I become fossil fuel. They connected the cable, Gordon grunted. The cable groaned, Thomas panicked. "Please don't let go. Why would I? You owe me an emotional closure." With a final yank and a cloud of unnecessary sparkles, Thomas popped out like a cork in a bottle of bad decisions. Back at the surface, Thomas looked like he'd been steam cleaned with dirt. Gordon, I'm sorry. You may smell like ditch water, but you're kinda epic. You're an idiot, but a loyal idiot. They fist bump with buffers. So, the 2 disgraced engines formed the world's weirdest alliance, bonded with embarrassment, mud, and questionable decision-making. They buffed back to the shed side by side, ready to cause more problems together. And that, dear children, is why rail safety exists. The end.